And good afternoon, everyone. We have our matchup for today. It's the Arellano Switch Fiber 15 under versus the Dreamchaser 15 under team. I'm your commentator for today, Aaron D, and we are joined by Coach Daryl Alulod, the analyst for today's game. So, Coach Daryl, two teams right now. It's a club-based matchup versus a school. Anong tingin mo dito sa matchup natin for today?
We have a different point of view for the two teams that we have. If you are rooting for the Dream Chasers, this is a great opportunity for to them to compete against a team na may sistema, well-known team that can produce a lot of great quality players coming off a high school. Pwede nilang tignan to as a challenge for them, not only just to win the game but also learn a lot of things from their opponent. Para naman sa Arellano, this can be a momentum booster for them. Pwede silang makakuha dito ng momentum at makakuha ng mas madaming kumpiyansa para pagdating nila dun sa main league nila, they will be up on their game.
And the Dream Chasers are really handicapped right now, Coach Daryl. Kung titingnan mo right now, 4 lang yung nasa court. Oh, actually 5 na ngayon, pero they started the game off with only 4 players. Pero nag-technical free throw si kanina.
Yeah. And if you are the Dream Chaser, syempre, take mo yun as a challenge. Yung fatigue mo, you need to make sure that you can stretch the game hanggang huli. Kasi wala ngayon substitution. Your teammates, paparating pa lang yung iba. And this is also a lesson learned for them. Na if you have a scheduled game, you need to be on time or at least earlier than your schedule. Sabi nga nila, early is late. But being on time is late. Early is on time.
And late is forgotten.
That is right. Naalala ko yung sinabi sa atin ni Sir Noel during one of our class. Yung papalapasin ka if you were late. Remember that?
Yeah, shout out pala kay Sir Noel Zarate, one of our mentors, one of the best commentators we know, and yeah, he taught us a lot, and we're using what he taught us here. So yeah.
Yeah, shout out to you, sir, and we really appreciate the learnings that we got from you, sir.
And currently the score is 5-3 in favor of Arellano Switch Fiber with 7:45 remaining in the first quarter.
And you can feel on this crowd na even pa yung bench ng Arellano, they're really having fun in this game. Talagang ine-enjoy nila every moment.
Yeah, you could feel the energy from the coaching staff to the players to the benches. Everyone's involved. You could see their free throw hit by number 7 from Arellano. The whole bench is screaming right now. Different type of vibe for them. But here we go with Dreamchaser bringing it down. De Los Reyes, number 13.
And if you're going to take a look at this, ang agang zone defense dito ng Arellano, gusto nilang makita kung ano yung gagawing opensa nitong Dream Chasers despite the probably deflated lineup na meron sila.
But there we go with De Los Reyes taking that off-leg floater.
Yung off-leg floater na yun, it's a new move nowadays. During my time, yung mga ganong classic move, it's a bad shot. Naalala ko, if you're going to take your shot using your right hand, you need to take off using your left leg. Ganon dapat. But, kontra-tempo na yung inaaral ngayon ng mga bata. More moves, more unpredictable moves ang ginagawa nila, which is better on our basketball.
Yeah, the off-leg floater gets a lot of opponents off. Minsan nagugulat sila, mas lalo na when you take it agad. So, very effective move for young players like De Los Reyes. But here we go in a steal. And it's a foul by De Los Reyes.
So it's a frustration foul given out there by De Los Reyes after losing the basketball. Kasi as a player, there are times na pag naaagawan ka, you need to take the ball back right away. That is a wrong mentality. You need to sprint back on the defense and then play it one possession at a time. If there's a chance for you to steal the ball, then go for it. But don't gamble too much. Especially kung konti nga yung lineup nyo.
Tama, with the Dream Chasers, iilan lang subs nila right now. So, of course, fatigue factor again, not in their favor. Pero 2 free throws muna para kay number 9 from Arellano.
I think one of the key players that we are looking for here, the Dream Chasers, is De Los Reyes. If how is he going to shoulder the offensive load for his team? He's a player that is probably known to score a lot or produce for his team. But as of now, he is being replaced.
Yeah, and the Los Reyes really had a big game for them last time against San Beda. Scored a lot. Dami niyang 3 points that game. Even the inside attacks, everything was working for him. Pero yun talaga nahirapan yung team nila against a well-oiled machine.
And we know San Beda, it's been in the history books already that they have a lot of legendary players coming off their squad. So, another learning. And hindi na ako magugulat dito sa Dreamchasers. Anytime soon, some of these players on this lineup mai-include na rin sa mga school-based team. And, yun yung dinadala nitong developmental league na meron tayo. An opportunity for everyone to enter the bigger scene of basketball like NCAA or UAAP or even up to the pros.
Yeah, and actually yung sinasabi mo, Coach, tama yan. I was able to talk to Coach Burns Franco, yung head coach and owner ng Supremo Basketball. And binanggit niya na itong club niya na ginawa niya Supremo Basketball, ang goal niya for them is makita lang yung mga players niya to make it to the next level, ma-scout sila, to get experience against bigger schools. And in the end, nakita niya na yung anak niya nakuha sa Baste, yung isa pang niyang player nakuha rin sa Baste. So yun talaga yung goal ng mga club teams, I believe, is to get their players experience to make it to bigger schools and to go up against bigger schools like that.
It's a great goal for the coaches like Burns Franco. I have a trivia about Burns Franco. I played with him back in the days in the FBA. And alam mo ba, na itong si Burns Franco he is a RP youth player coming from the PCU squad. Undersized power forward yun si Burns Franco. Isipin mo, nakikipagbanggaan siya kay no, not even Bo Bergas, not big back then. Robert Sands, Gabi Espinas, yan yung mga ka-match up niya sa lineup ng PCU. But he is the starting forward back then. Ganun kalakas ang post presence nitong si Burns Franco.
Yeah, and shout out kay Coach Burns Franco for helping the kids make it to the next level. Really good inspiration para sa mga bata, helping them get better at basketball. But here we go with number 89 taking that left-handed layup. No resistance whatsoever from the Dreamchaser side.
It's like Dreamchaser is on the dream nung having a dream while the opponent is making a shot. Talagang natutulog muna sila dun sa depensa nila. They need to wake up right now.
And there you go, we get woken up by that bank shot from number 15. That's Alcala from the Dreamchaser side.
They need to have more of that. If you are in the Dreamchaser squad, ang mentality mo dapat dito, hindi mo palayuin itong lamang ng Arellano team. You just need to be within the striking distance, not more than 10 points, and then try to steal the game at the latter part or at the late part of the game. Maybe fourth quarter, 3 minutes para nakapag-stretch ka ng fatigue mo. But that's a delicate move to do kasi syempre, you can take it easy if you are competing against Arellano. It will be easier to be said than done.
Yeah, and Dreamchaser's gonna have to play a lot slower kasi alam mo naman na mas konti players nila, and Arellano has the luxury of pressing this whole game. So surprisingly, di pa sila nagpe-press nitong game, coach. So zone pa lang sila. So expect that to change, especially pag dumikit itong Dreamchaser. And there we go with Marquez, one of their best players from Arellano, missing that open layup, frustrated.
But it's a great ball movement that we saw there in the squad of Arellano. Talagang nagkakaroon sila ng 5 to 7 passes before they take the shot. But on the other end, Dreamchasers was able to run and gun to make a 2 points.
Yeah, we saw Alcala blitzing right through the defense for that layup. And Arellano takes the corner 3 and makes it. That's number 10.
Arellano making it an early offense. Ang maganda pa doon, 3 points pa yung pinakawala nila.
And currently, the lead is 24 to 13 in favor of the Arellano switch fiber with about 2 minutes and 37 remaining. And there we go with a timeout. And we're back after the timeout. Score is still 24 to 13 in favor of Arellano switch fiber.
There's a bad ball movement now for the Dreamchasers on that possession. Lumabas yung bola with hindi naman mahigpit yung depensa doon ng Arellano. So medyo na-intimidate ang Dreamchasers on that play.
And Arellano kicking it out to the left wing. Passes it inside. Marquez, number 5, tries to get the putback. Isa pa, it's good for Marquez.
And Marquez really penetrating inside. Offensive rebounds, banging bodies against his opponent. And ito naman, double clutch move for this young man, number 2 of Arellano.
Number 2 getting those 2 free throws off that aggressive drive. First free throw is good for number 2.
So basket is good on that free throw shot. Look at this full court pressure now of Arellano. Earlier they played 1-2-2 defense, but now they are switching to a full court pressure.
And number 11 from Dreamchasers drives it in. Gets that foul. 2 free throws daw, sabi ng referee.
And I think Arellano University is now on the penalty, if I'm not mistaken, with 1 minute and 44 seconds remaining. If you are Dreamchasers, you need to grab that opportunity na binibigay sa'yo ng Arellano, that attack the basket more for you to have a more higher chance of having a trip with the free throw area. Be more aggressive.
And Arellano with an early offense outlet, but it's stolen right there by number 5 from the Dreamchasers. But it's stolen again. And here we go with Arellano.
That's a bit scary defense there by number 7. You know, medyo napayuko siya on that good thing. Hindi siya tinawagan ng flagrant foul. It's a bit dangerous.
Yes, Coach, delikado yung ganun. Buti na lang itong si number 11 used his body control para di mahulog dun.
And number 11 is really just focused on the game. Hindi niya na inintindi kung ano yung defense na binigay sa kanya. He will just attack the basket and just go to the free throw if he needed to.
And here we go with De Los Reyes matting the point guard position for the Dreamchaser, but it's stolen again. And another sloppy play by both teams.
You know, Arellano is doing a great job on stealing that basketball. However, they're having some difficulty to convert the points from turnover. And it's not a forced turnover yung nako-commit dito ng Arellano. It's just happening that they are committing a lot of turnovers despite the lack of defense of Dreamchasers.
Nice drop pass right there. Number 11 in the paint. 3 seconds down tinawag. Number 11 was camping too much in that paint.
Arellano SF needs to focus on this game despite that they are up here by a huge margin. Kailangan yung focus sa game nandun pa rin, yung intensity and respect for the opponent should be there para mabibring up mo din yung ganong klaseng mentality if you are competing against a higher competitor.
And there we go. Arellano right back to the corner. Kicks it out, Distrito, but it's stolen by Alcala, number 15. Good drop pass to his teammate, but it's blocked, and Alcala gets the putback. Finally, 2 points on the scoreboard for the Dreamchasers.
And eto na yung pwedeng maging panggising dito sa Dreamchasers, this transition offense. You know, every now and then, they can run the transition offense para na makabalik dito sa laro na to. But how long can they sustain that run and gun style?
And last shot for Arellano. Corner attack, floaters missed. And there you have it. That concludes our first quarter. The score is 29-16 in favor of the Arellano Switch Fibers. And we will be right back for the second quarter. And welcome back to our second quarter here at the AFP Wellness Center. Number 18 from Arellano takes it all the way. And it's a putback by his teammate. That's number 25.
And number 25 is not giving up on that play. Talagang naka-trailer siya dun sa fast break opportunity na meron sila. Great attitude for that young man.
But there we go with number 11 from the Dreamchasers. Left-handed floater isn't good. At ito na nga ang Arellano for an open breakaway layup, and that's good by number 19. That's Sapo.
It's a walk in the park finish by Sapo after the steal. That's what we are talking about. They need to get more points from turnovers para ma-secure itong kalamangan nila.
And here we go, number 11 attacks again, tries to stretch it, pero wala. And number 19, Lugo, gets that ball.
Too much sauce on that finish.
Number 19, Sapo, pero put back. Wala pa rin para sa Arellano. Third attempt, it's good.
And using his muscle and strength, this number 27 with that put back finish, talagang sinecure niya yung box out niya doon multiple times.
And another turnover by the Dreamchasers. And 19, another walk in the park.
You know, Sapo is really scoring a lot with that walk in the park finish. Talagang wala nang nakakahabol or walang bumababa sa Dreamchasers on transition defense.
And the Arellano press is proving to be very hard para dito sa Dreamchaser.
You know, Aaron, there are times na itong San Sebastian back in the days, during my high school time, naglaro sila na 5 player lang yung meron sila. And then they won that game. We're going to talk about that story after this timeout.
Score, Arellano still up in this second quarter with 8 minutes remaining.
You know,
And Coach Daryl, you were mentioning a while ago you had a story for us about Arellano.
Yeah, not really Arellano, but it's also an NCAA team who fought against an opponent. I will not name what team they match up against, but it came from a UAAP team. Yun yung back in the days, meron kasing Nike basketball summit. Parang naglalaban-laban lahat ng schools, high schools. And ang mananalo doon, may Nike basketball shoes, yung buong team. San Sebastian fought against a UAAP squad. And ang naglaro lang para sa San Sebastian is 5 players, but that 5 players are all pros right now. Eric Salamat, Paul Lee, Rafi Reyes, and the Bringas brothers. So yung 5 na yun, yung naglaro lang, and they won against a UAAP squad na nasa finals din ng UAAP. Kaya kahit 5 lang yung players, there is still chance for you to win a basketball game. As long as you will be complete of talent.
And I'm sure we can compare that dito sa side ng Dreamchaser. So, ibig sabihin, kayang-kaya pa rin nila kahit kulang sila against itong Arellano squad.
They still really need to chase for their dreams to win this basketball game because they are down 41-23. But talking about hope, there's still hope on this.
But there you go. Dreamchaser airballing that 3-pointer from the corner. Pero ito na nga si Sapo taking it all the way with that good Euro finish for the inside.
And no one is trying to buddy up against Sapo. They're just giving the driving lane to Sapo. And the second time in a row, itong si Sapo na nakashoot ng field goal niya.
Pero number 5 from the Dreamchaser side misses that layup. And Sapo na naman, behind the back pass is stolen by De Los Reyes.
That's a sloppy pass thrown there by Sapo.
Pero ito na nga, number 11. With another lefty finish, wala pa rin para kay number 11. But number 7 gets that open layup off the putback.
Some bright lights now seen here from the Dreamchasers. Nakaka-score sila on transition. And they are really forcing turnovers on this quarter now.
And Alcala Euro sit for that right-handed finish but misses it. Pero nakuha naman ng teammate niya si number 7. Wala pa rin. And here we go with 25.
So we have a substitution now. At least we can see that more players are now being on the bench of Dreamchasers. At least meron na silang 2 reserve players.
Yeah, and that's been the trend usually, coach, para sa mga club teams is their players don't all come at the same time, and minsan pa-isa-isa dumadating yan, and buti na lang dito para sa Dreamchaser as we see, 2 na yung nasa bench nila as opposed to a while ago na 5 lang sila.
That's an attitude that needs to be fixed for the club teams. You know, for those who are watching now, we appreciate you joining in the Velvet D-League. But of course, we want to develop not only the basketball skills of the players, but also their focus on the game, tsaka yung attitude nila on how are they going to approach the basketball game. Yung being on time, being accountable on your schedule. So those things is what you need because every bits or every players that you have on your bench is an important piece for your win.
And a near turnover right there by Dreamchasers, pero nakuha pa rin ni De Los Reyes. And he takes that floater. Gets the foul. 2 shots coming up for De Los Reyes, number 13.
So sabi nga natin, De Los Reyes is a known player na nagke-carry ng scoring load for his team. But so far, we're not seeing much of it. And ito yung isa sa way for him to get the momentum going. Yung free throw shots. You know, dahil yung sinasabi sa mga players ko, for my scorers na if you can't score, try to facilitate or try to go to the free throw line for you to get your game going.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all scorers need, just to see the ball get in the bucket para to get that confidence. Pero yun na nga, that's a miss by Arellano from that 3-point. But then there's a sloppy turnover right there by number 19.
Yeah, sabi nga ni Coach Ren, di ba? Kaya siya naging scorer, gusto niya yung tunog ng net. And every time narinig niya yung tunog ng net, gusto niya ma-shoot ng ma-shoot yung bola.
And that's why he's one of the best shooters ever. Pero yun na nga, number 11 getting fouled on that play.
So this is the time of Arellano to learn how to defend without fouling as well. This is a great avenue for them to learn.
And substitutions right there for Arellano. Number 1 coming into the game for number 19 Lugo. And number 11 dancing right there at the top of the key. Kicks it out to his open shooter, De Los Reyes for 3. Hits all void.
But so far, De Los Reyes is being well defended. Since that he is a known shooter, talagang kino-close out na yung shooting area for him.
Yeah, and De Los Reyes is marked this game. I'm sure the Arellano team did its scouting report on him. Pero yun na nga, si number 11, itong si Asentista. Kicks it out to the corner, 27 for 3. Wala pa rin. And 11 gets the ball again. Kicks it out. De Los Reyes finally gets that 3-pointer.
And ito na iniintay natin. If De Los Reyes can catch fire, this will be a difficult thing to handle for Arellano SF.
Pero yun na nga, Arellano with that post action, pero stolen by Asentista. Spins. Pero yun na nga, stepped out of bounds on that play.
And
too much dribbling for Asentista.
Asentista, hindi niya in-expect na mayroong help defender sa likod niya. Kaya nung pag-spin niya, medyo nagulat at napa-extra step siya going out of bounds.
And stolen again by Asentista, staying active in this game. Goes all the way for that layup. It's good for the lefty.
You know, that's a double-edged whammy now for the Arellano. Naagawan na sila, nakaskoran pa sila ni Asentista.
And another sloppy play by Arellano and the foul is called.
And Aaron, we are seeing that the momentum is going on the side now of Dreamchasers. We are having some a run in here. Maganda yung pinapakita nila dito sa second period natin.
And Coach, what do you think is changing for the Dreamchasers? Kaya, and as I just asked that question, here we go with De Los Reyes taking that 3 and making it.
You know, they are running more now compared to the first period. Yun yung nakikita natin. Pwedeng nagkaroon na sila ng thinking na we have a players now coming off the bench na pwede kong palitan kung napapagod ako. So pwedeng yun yung naging reason.
And the sloppy play by De Los Reyes, passing it right there sa kalaban niya. De Los Reyes again with the ball. Press break right there for 27. Another steal by Arellano. And momentum is now shifting again. Pero yun na nga, natapik doon ni De Los Reyes and the ball is going back to the Arellano side. Substitution right there, Asentista from Dreamchaser going out. And number 15, Alcala going into the game.
Having a reserve players is really important. Asentista, even though he's playing well, running and gunning on the fast break, medyo nag-catch breath na rin siya. At least they have a replacement now. Kung kumpleto lang sana itong lineup ng Dream Chasers when we start this game, mas maganda sana yung laban natin. But so far, maganda pa rin naman yung pinapakita nila and they are trying to catch up.
And Alcala getting those 2 free throws off the aggressive drive. That's a foul on number 16 from the Arellano side. That's Lawrence Pilas. And 2 shots coming up para dito kay Alcala. Misses the first one. And Alcala missing 2 free throws.
If you are down by a huge margin, Aaron, kailangan mo din yung mga free throws na yan. Not only just to get your game going, kailangan mo din ibaba yung kalamangan ng kalaban mo.
Yeah, and that's a way for Dreamchaser to slowly chip down on this lead. Pero yun na naman itong Arellano with an easy score in the inside. And another turnover na naman para sa Dreamchaser. And the little man getting that layup to go, itong si number 24 from Arellano. And Alcala trying to do a one-man press break, pero misses that layup. And De Los Reyes taking that three-pointer again, almost bounces in. And Arellano running that fast break to number 8. Gets that easy left-handed floater to go.
It seems like for Arellano University, napakadali nung basketball for them because no one is trying to body up on them again from the Dream Chasers team. Talagang walang help defense. No one is trying to run back on the transition defense for them.
But then Alcala missing that three-pointer. And ito na naman, takbo na naman ng Arellano. Here we go with number 4 with the left-handed finger roll. And there you have it, a timeout. And it's actually halftime right now. So the score is 59-34 in favor of Arellano Switch Fibers. And we will be back. And welcome back to our third quarter between the Arellano Switch Fibers and itong Dreamchaser. Arellano still leading by 59-34 ang score natin ngayon. And ito na nga, Arellano getting that ball. Pero the Dreamchasers diving for it. And Coach Daryl, what do you think ang nangyari dito sa first half para makalamang ng ganito ang Arellano Switch Fiber?
Yeah, for Arellano Switch Fiber, they really did well in doing the full court pressure and converting the points from turnovers. There are times that they're having some difficulty to, convert those points from turnovers because they are playing a sloppy offense. But overall, they are doing well. Ang dami nilang steal, ang dami nilang offensive rebound. They are utilizing their big man inside. Talagang drive hard inside sila for them to balloon this lead to 59-36. On the Dream Chaser squad naman, nakakita tayo ng hope for them nung nagkaroon sila ng mga bench players. Nagkaroon ng energy yung mga players nila na naglalaro because they know that they have some backup players now that can help them out after a few minutes or give them some break. So mas nakakatakbo sila ngayon. Hindi sila nagre-reserve ng energy. Now for them to be back on this game, continue lang nila yung hard-nosed defense nila against this Arellano Switch Fibers team. And may chance pa rin sila makasilat ng panalo on this game.
Yeah, and those are really good points, Coach Daryl. Tama yung lahat ng sinabi mo. Pero here we go with De Los Reyes. That ball fake and gets the end one on that play, De Los Reyes.
Nakitaan natin ang energy ngayon nung si De Los Reyes. After switching that free throw earlier, ngayon, switching fit naman siya on the left-hand finish.
And you could see that, Coach.
One ball fake to the right and then moves speedy to the left.
And he completes that three-point play, itong si De Los Reyes. Pero forward pass ang Arellano. Stolen by number 15, Alcala. And Asentista passes it, De Los Reyes. Kick out daw muna kay Alcala.
Now, if we're going to watch De Los Reyes the way he plays, Di man siya yung pinakamabilis na player on the court, pero napaka-crafty gumalaw nitong bata na to. He is really shifty. And may magandang shooting touch din siya. So di mo siya pwedeng pabayaan at mag-step back lang on the defense.
Yeah, and he plays at his own pace itong si De Los Reyes. Pero yun, nadulas ang player ng Dreamchaser. That's number 7. And here we go with Marquez. Taking it all the way. Pero wala. Distrito. Fighting for that loose ball. And it's a jump ball right now. Goes to the Dreamchaser side.
And that's the aggressiveness na iniintay natin ipakita ng Dreamchasers. So, more of that, malay mo, kumatok ulit sila sa pinto nitong Arellano Switch Fibers for them to be back in this game.
And it's still very early in this game with 7 minutes remaining. So kayang-kaya pa to ng Dreamchaser. But Arellano running another fast break lob pass to the big man. That's number 4 from Arellano.
He really uses his length. Ang ganda na sana nung anticipation doon nitong si De Los Reyes. However, itong si Asay, masyado lang talagang malaki. Mahaba ang kamay. Hindi maaabot ni Asay yung mga ganong klaseng kalaban.
And that's really good recognition from the point guard to get it to his big man for that lob pass. Pero ito na nga, De Los Reyes driving to the corner. Takes the tough three-pointer, wala pa rin.
And he's asking for a foul after that shot.
And nice drop pass to number 4. Itong si Asay with that top board finish.
Ang ganda nung recognition doon ni number 11. Nasilip niya na si Asay, nagte-trail sa kanya. And if you are a point guard and you are seeing your big man running, you need to reward them.
But then again, Alcala gets that loose ball. Beautiful drop pass right there to number 4.
A great 1-2 combination for the Dreamchasers. Number 4, understand na libreng-libre sa baseline yung kakampi niya. So he dished that ball out for an easier basket.
And Joab Marquez with a sloppy pass right there. Turnover committed. And coach, we can see na itong Dreamchaser, medyo nagkaka-rhythm na sila ngayon.
Maganda siguro yung huddle na ginawa ni coach sa kanila. Maybe some wake-up call that was been made for them. Talagang ginigising sila on this game.
But doon na nga on that possession, number 4 miscommunicating with his point guard, losing that ball.
And look at this player of Arellano Switch Fiber. Itong si number 5, Marquez. Gusto ko lang i-point out, ang laki at ang lapad ng balikat nitong bata na to. Huge. Ang taas lang ceiling ng basketball for him.
Yeah, and he's really athletic, only 14 years old. Pero Asentista with a good aggressive drive. The lefty getting the foul drawn.
Mas madaming chance din ngayon na itong Dreamchasers having a trip on the charity stripes because of their aggressiveness. They're really driving strong to the basket, not much of a perimeter or three-point shooting now. Talagang atake sila sa basket ngayon.
Yeah, and players like Asentista and De Los Reyes have been staying aggressive in this game. Pero ito na si number 11 from Arellano with a double clutch, passes it, Marquez. Good finish right there by Marquez in the inside.
And we've talked about the body frame of this young man. Kita rin natin doon yung body control nitong si Marquez.
Good press break by Dreamchasers. Number 11, Asentista gets it to go.
And Asentista recognizing na mas mabilis yung foot speed niya against his defender on that play. So inatake niya by switching or moving to a different direction. Talagang minisdirect niya yung kalaban niya on that play.
Pero ito na ang Dreamchaser. Alcala. Good pass to Asentista. Goes for the reverse pero it misses. And another forward pass. A walk in the park for number 11 from Arellano.
And a break needs to, I'm about to say a break needs to be called, and here you go now.
And a timeout is called right here, and we will be back after this. And back to the ball game. Arellano Switch Fiber is still leading. The score is 71-43 with 4 minutes and 30 remaining in this third quarter.
And dito hindi natin pwedeng i-take easy itong Dreamchasers. Look at that now, number 4 with that corner jumper. Talagang nakaka-catch fire na sila on this game. Unti-unti. Ito yung sinasabi natin, Aaron. One step at a time. If you are down with a huge margin, you can take it one step at a time for you to be back on this game.
Pero yun na nga, the point guard gets that pass. Number 24, si Celosha. Passes it out to Lugo for the drop pass para sa Arellano. And now we have Asentista spinning the traffic. Stolen right there by number 7, the big man. Running the break on his own. And he takes it all the way, wala pa rin. And number 27 on the Dreamchaser side, Asentista, power move.
Asentista tried to fake his opponent on that play and tried to get an end one play, pero foul lang talaga yung nakuha niya. Too strong on that finish.
And you could notice nung si Lugo di masyadong gumalaw dun sa bump, the bigger guy, pero a foul was still called. And Asentista making that first free throw.
Another lefty player here for the Dreamchasers, Asentista.
And coach, with about 3 minutes and 40 remaining in this third quarter, ang score natin is 73-47. How do you like the chances of the Dreamchasers for this game?
I want to be honest with you guys that Dreamchasers, they need to get their game going now because the window of opportunity for them to win this game is slowly closing, but it's not really close yet. There's still a window of opportunity for them to grab the W, pero unti-unti nagiging pahigpit yung chance for them to win. But what I'm seeing is ang ganda nung energy na pinapakita nitong dalawang team ito. Talagang never give up itong Dreamchasers despite the huge deficit that they have. Talagang pinapakita nila na we're here to compete. And even on that play, as you can see, a smaller guy really trying to challenge a bigger opponent.
And that's a good aggressive drive dito para kay number 16, si Pilias, getting those 2 free throws off that foul. And Pilias missing that first free throw. Pilias on his second attempt. Finally makes it. De Los Reyes with a forward pass to Alcala. Slows it down. Right back to De Los Reyes. Here comes that shifty guard. Almost getting that off-leg floater to go.
You know, it's really difficult to guard this De Los Reyes of the Dreamchasers. Sabi nga natin, hindi siya ganun kabilis pero napaka-shifty niya and he knows how to counter. Earlier, naghang dribble siya from the right and then switch it to the right and then switch it to the left right away para mag-off balance yung defender niya and hindi makakahabol. Ang nangyari, it's a foul on his opponent.
Yeah, coach, and you can see that this kid really has a lot of moves in his bag. Dami niyang linalabas para sa atin.
Yung sabi nga natin, as a coach, hindi naman kailangan na napakaganda ng galaw mo. It just need to be effective or efficient for you to score.
And Celosha, number 24, bringing it up for Arellano. Handoff play to the pick and roll and kicks it out. Celosha, right wing 3. It's good.
It's a great looking jumper for this kid, Celosha. Kitang-kita mo napapasok yung tira niya. And even him, he knows already that that ball will go in.
And Alcala taking it all the way. But then offensive rebound by Asentista. Pulls it. Wala to para kay Asentista. And Pilias, the big man, number 16 all the way. With the reverse finish. That's good by Pilias, number 16.
And how athletic this kid is. He is on the left side of the playing court. Pumalon sa aliwa, pero sa kanan, finish yung layup.
And alam mo coach, kala ko sa left side na siya mag-finish, biglang lumipat pa tong si Pilias. But there we go on the other end, De Los Reyes answering back with a 3-pointer of his own.
Shutting out the all of the players who is amazed on the moves of Pilias. Itong si De Los Reyes talagang pinapakita niya dito kung gaano yung scoring ability niya. Is it a top rim that I showed that we saw there against coming from Pilias?
You're correct, coach. That was a top ring.
And this is a 15-year-old kid who is reaching that rim already.
And he could even be 14 for all we know, coach. So Pilias bringing out the bag in this game. And good inbound play right there. Pero look who gets it. That's number 16, Pilias again.
You know, Pilias is really showing to us ano yung leaping ability na meron siya. And it's not only the ability to jump high, it's also an ability to finish on using your athleticism.
And De Los Reyes against the press. Right there, Asentista dribbling right through. Loses that ball mid-air. Pero Cruz gets it, air balls. And here we go again with Pilias. Another highlight coming up. And that's an end one right there for Pilias, number 16.
On that possession, Pilias Anderson, it's a 3-on-1 offense. Pero kita mo, nag-slow down siya. Tinitingnan niya not only his opponent but also his teammate kung ready to catch the basketball. Nung nakita niya na it's not, or the opponent is just giving him the driving lane, he just goes straight to the basket.
And Pilias going on a scoring run of his own dito sa third quarter with about 43 seconds remaining.
Oo nga, Aaron, parang 3 or 4 na field goal sa kanya galing.
And he cannot convert on that end one play. And a forward pass again to Alcala, 15. With a good Euro, that's Alcala. Smooth finish right there.
It's like a Luka magic move coming from Alcala, yung mga offbeat layup na ganyan.
And Salosha, 24. Good pass to the big man. Powers it through, 27 and 1.
Now this number 27 player of Arellano University, Paulino, is really a known player to use his brute strength to score inside. Parang hinahanap pa niya yung physicality down low before he take the basket or before he take a shot.
Yan, kanina ko pa ito nakikita, power play siya, power move, power dribble. So a lot of power for this kid, Paulino. But De Los Reyes slowly bringing it down the court. Last shot for them. 13 seconds on the clock. Pick and roll by De Los Reyes, but he pulls the deep three. Misses it. Leaves some time for Arellano. Paulino. Stolen by Asentista. Still has some time. And he misses it. And that concludes our third quarter. The score is 90-54 in favor of the Arellano Switch Fibers. And we will be back for our fourth quarter. And we're back with our fourth quarter. So itong Arellano lamang pa rin against the Dreamchaser side. And the Dreamchaser driving it all the way. Coach, we saw in that third quarter itong si number 16 Pilias going on a scoring run of his own. Sunod-sunod na buckets for him. What did you think about that kid?
It's just pure athleticism for this young man. Naaalala ko sa kanya yung the great Skywalker of the PBA, Samboy Lim. Talagang pag tumalon on the right side, can finish on the left or either way. Alternate hand, kaya niyang gumawa right in the mid-air. Makita yung athleticism ng bata na yon.
And here we go, number 8 for Arellano, Roa, manning the point guard position, high pick and roll. Roa kicks it out to the open shooter, drives it baseline for that floater. Almost gets the friendly touch, pero yun na nga. Gets that layup to go itong si number 19.
And number 19 really uses his length to get that rebound against his opponent. Hindi man siya bumax out, hindi siya tumalon ng mataas. It's just pure length and strength for that kid.
Yeah, that's number 19, Sapo. Pero ito na nga, Alcala takes that deep three-pointer. And he misses it. Number 2 passes it out there to his point guard, number 19. Sapo with the Euro. And that's good for Sapo.
So, on this age group, sabi nga natin, dito mo makikita kung anong skills yung kailangan mo pang i-develop or try to focus on. And now on for Sapo, nakikita natin that he will be a great wing player in the future. Kaya niya mag-dribble, kaya niya mag-jump shot on the perimeter up to the 3-point area. So, maganda rin yung finishing touch niya around the rim. So, bright future ahead of this kid as a wing player. He can play 2 or 3 position.
And Florentino from the foul line making that second shot. And Roa forward pass again. Sapo get that reverse finish, misses it. Number 1 wala pa rin para sa Arellano. And ito na nga, Florentino. Asentista, Euro. Doesn't get the friendly bounce. And Sapo with a 3-on-1 fast break decides to take it on his own but passes it. That's 25.
It's really a great bailout pass coming from Sapo on that play. Talagang nung na-attract niya yung depensa, nung nag-commit na sa kanya, tsaka lang siya nag-throw ng drop pass.
And Sapo staying active in this fourth quarter, almost getting that steal.
Ito naman yung maganda, Aaron, if you have a bench players that can, give your starters a rest. Talagang fresh legs yung mga players mo. Every now and then, pagkada switch mo, they can still bring the energy up and going.
Number 5, Alcala. Kick out Asentista. Deep three-pointer. Almost banks it in. Forward pass kay Roa. Roa with the lefty finish. It's good.
Roa with that galloping backcourt player from Arellano. Napakabilis itong player na to.
And an easy floater, but it's missed by the Dreamchaser side. And 25 to Roa.
It's really evident now, Aaron, that the Dreamchaser is being intimidated by the strong interior defense of Arellano. So kahit na naka-hands up lang yung mga big man ng Arellano, nakaka-score tong Dreamchasers. But on the other end, look at that finish of number 11. And another steal for him.
Asentista getting 2 in a row. And on that first bucket, you saw a stare down on his opponent from Arellano. But here we go. Number 19, Sapo gets the end one to go.
And one play, count that basket, and he'll go to the free throw line. Sabi niya, medyo delay pa daw yung pasa.
That's a tough finish by Sapo. Got hit hard on that play, pero pumasok pa rin yung layup para sa kanya.
Bonus free throw for this kid. And they've already reached or crossed the century mark.
And coach, with the score na 103 to 64, ngayon yung Arellano nagpe-press pa din. What do you think about ganun? Pag tambak na yung kalaban and nagpe-press pa din yung opposing team kahit fourth quarter na.
You're going to think, as a player, you know, especially if you're 15 or a young athlete, gusto mo as a coach na yung players mo will stay aggressive kasi kailangan nila yan for them to get their game going. Madala nila yung confidence nila pagdating sa mga susunod pa na games. Tsaka mas ma-practice pa nila kung ano talaga yung depensa na kailangan nilang gawin. You know, if it's clicking, why are you going to change it, right?
And Asentista to the line. 2 free throws for him.
And talking about trapping on coming up a huge margin, remember, this is a different set of players now on the court, and this is a developmental league na kailangan mong i-develop yung confidence and even the skill level of your reserve players. Lahat ng mga players mo, they need to know what is what's your system, whether if it's defense or offense. So kung ano man yung ginagawa ng first group mo, kung full court pressure yun din yung magandang gawin dapat ng second group mo. Ipakita nila that they can also increase the lead.
Correct, coach. This is a way for those third stringers, second stringers to show what they got to the coach. So wala talagang mag-chill dito in this game.
And as a player, gusto mo yun ipakita kung ano yung meron ka, right? For you to crack the starting lineup.
Especially for the deep team like Arellano with a lot of divisions para sa ano nila, and meron pa silang NCAA juniors. So kailangan talaga nila magpakita kahit fourth quarter na. But Florentino from the Dreamchaser side, corner 3 is missed. And another baseline jumper from the other corner. Wala pa rin. But the putback is good by Florentino. And it's Roa manning the point guard position for Arellano, calling for a pick. Right there with the high pick with number 9. Splitting the D. Roa with a beautiful drop pass to 25.
A smart move there by Roa. Talaga naka-chin up siya after that pick and roll play. Hinahanap niya kung nasan yung roller niya. Nung roller niya medyo na-delay din sa pagpasok. He saw a player on the baseline and drops it out after making his defender commit on him.
And some substitutions right now. Distrito coming into the game for number 2, the Arellano side. Pero yun na nga, that's 2 free throws right there for De Los Reyes. But he misses on that first. Second attempt is good by De Los Reyes. And Roa, forward pass. Right there for the easy layup. That's good. That's number 18.
And number 18, one of the reserve players of Arellano University. Ito yung sinasabi natin. Papakita at ipapakita nila that they can also play strong in defense at they can also convert on the basket. Ito yung pinapakita ni Apolinario. However, naka-foul naman siya. Too much aggressiveness for the kid.
And you can see Apolinario, fourth quarter na, tambak pa rin. Still going hard. Wants to show his coach what he's got.
You know, may mga times nga that we are talking during our college days This is not to to put our team up. Pero naalala ko, mas mahirap pa minsan yung practice ng games namin kesa dun sa real game na ginagawa namin because we are competing against each other. Gusto namin ma-up yung game ng bawat isa. Pinapahirapan namin yung teammates namin to score or even defend us. Ganon katindi yung mga defense. It's a great attitude for a player as well to have. If your team is like that, it will be a smooth sailing and a higher chance for the team to win a championship.
But then on that other end, for the Dreamchaser, naka 3 points itong si Florentino. And the big man, Distrito, losing that ball off that sloppy play.
It seems like Distrito is already ready to shoot 3 on that possession. Hindi pa nahahawakan yung bola. He's really already looking at the ring.
De Los Reyes, slowing it down. Nag-aarap ng papasahan si De Los Reyes. Over-dribbling on that play. Almost stolen. Pero Florentino, baseline attack. Nice ball fake. Wala pa rin. And Distrito, passing it out to 25. Taking it all the way. Misses that floater, that layup. Pero yun na nga, that's a foul called right there.
And since that they are now in the penalty, free throw pa ang maibibigay for the Dreamchasers. So 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Sabi nga natin, window of opportunity is now close for the Dreamchasers. Ang maganda naman dito, pinapakita pa rin nila that they are still ready to fight against their opponent. Talagang makikipagbakbakan pa rin sila up until the end.
Yeah, and you can notice dito, coach, yung mga starters nila nasa loob pa rin. Itong sila De Los Reyes, Alcala, Florentino. So talagang tinatry nila i-chip down yung lead kahit alam nila matatalo na sila. But De Los Reyes almost blocked on that play, but a foul was called. And a timeout is being requested here. Excuse me, it's not a timeout. Substitution pala.
So it's a substitution made by, even me, I thought it's a timeout because of the sound of the buzzer, but correction at that, it's just a substitution.
And De Los Reyes taking some free throws. Makes that first one. Second attempt for De Los Reyes, wala pa rin. And Distrito, right out to number 8, Roa. Oh, hits
It's
the
a
side
hard
of the board.
fall, but it seems like Roa was like a golem. Ganun katigas itong katawan ng bata na to. Short but stocky.
And luckily, he's okay. Standing up agad and taking those 2 free throws. Pero he misses that first one.
Pero nakita mo yung bodybuilder ng si Roa, 15-year-old player or maybe 14. Pag nag-flex, yung bicep ng bata niya, it's already formed at a very young age.
And these kids look like they're 18, 17.
Oo.
Pero kung malalaman mo, 14 pa lang sila, coach.
14, some of them are even 13. But if you are a young player that is competing on a higher age group or an older age group, actually it's an advantage for you in the future. Maybe mas malalakas nga sa'yo, mas malalaki nga sa'yo yung kalaban mo. But eventually, mag-aabot-abot din yung prime ninyo as a player and you will have an edge against them.
And most especially, the younger players gonna have an edge kasi matanda kalaban niya. So pag nakalaro niya mga ka-age niya, mas lamang siya. Because
That's
he's
right.
used to battling against bigger, stronger players.
And he'll understand how to, find a way to make an advantage against your bigger or taller opponents.
But then Arellano missing that fast break layup, and number 9, Distrito, blocked on that play. De Los Reyes, forward pass, Florentino. With the layup, wala pa rin para kay Florentino. He's frustrated. Number 10, drop pass, Distrito. Finally for Distrito, and the bench cheers.
And look at the smile on his face. And even forced his teammate really having fun in this game now.
De Los Reyes pulling that deep 3 and makes it. De Los Reyes from downtown.
De Los Reyes really showing to us his offensive arsenal. If there's a bright spot for the Dreamchasers, that is De Los Reyes.
And Florentino bumps Hits all board on that play. Number 9, wala pa rin. And it's a frenetic pace we're having right now. De Los Reyes, tough shot from the corner. And here we go with Arellano. Number 89, number 9. Gets that ball to trickle in.
So up until the end, Arellano University switch fivers is really running on the transition offense. Yun talaga yung naging bread and butter nila on this game. Transition offense, full court pressure.
And number 13, De Los Reyes to Alcala. Highly contested on that play. Florentino, wide open under and gets that layup to go. Let's see if Arellano's still gonna try to score on this. The big man, the street from the corner, and he makes it.
And he's a known shooter. Even his older brother is a known shooter also from downtown. Talagang parang nasa dugo na nila yung pagiging shooter.
Yeah, they have the same jersey number. And I'm sure itong si Distrito soon, we're gonna see him in those ranks. Pero yun na nga, the game is over. The Arellano Switch Fibers win this game with a score of 115 to 78. And stay tuned, we're gonna be back with our best player of the game.
Ito ang liga, ito ang liga, ito ang liga. Ito ang liga, ito ang liga, ito ang liga. Ipakita mo, ipakita mo, ipakita mo ang kaya mong gawin. Ipakita mo, ipakita mo, ipakita mo ang kaya mong gawin. Ito ang liga, ito ang liga, ito ang liga. Ito ang liga, ito ang liga, ito ang liga. Ipakita mo, ipakita mo, ipakita mo ang kaya mong gawin. Ipakita mo, ipakita mo, ipakita mo ang kaya mong gawin.
Ipakita mo ang kaya mong gawin. Huwag kang matakot na ito ay harapin. Dahil ang tunay na bida dito ay ikaw pa rin. Ilabas mo ang natatangi mo na galing. Ito ang Velvet The League, maghahatid sa'yo sa daan.
Player of the game, itong si Jermaine Sapo. So Jermaine, ang dami mong ginawa in this game. Kita naman natin mga athletic drive mo, mga spin move mo, mga finishes mo, high flying layups. So paano mo ito nagagawa yung mga highlight plays mo na ganito?
Kada umaga po kasi pag wala po kaming ensayo, nag-extra po ako sa lugar namin. Tapat lang po kasi ng bahay namin yung court namin. Ayun lang po, tuwing umaga.
Okay, and Jermaine, may gusto ko bang batiin, anyone to greet, mga family, friends, kahit sino?
Binabati ko po yung pamilya ko, lalo na po yung magulang ko na walang sawang sumusuporta po sa akin na kahit di po kami gaano ka yung buhay namin. Papasalamat. Pati rin po sa mga kaibigan ko sa lugar namin. Guava, M. Francisco, tsaka lahat na rin po ng mga manager. Ayun lang po.
And there you have it guys, yung player of the game natin, itong si Jermaine Sapo from the Arellano Switch Fibers, 15 under. So stay tuned for more.
Ayun po.